All right, guys, good morning. Welcome back to another video. Long weekend, man. Long weekend for me. But we got the car all fixed up, so I'm excited to talk to you about it. So we're just gonna head to the gym. Got the day off. It's Monday. It's like 11:20 right now, so got to work Saturday this week, so taking Monday off. All right, so yeah, man, happy Monday. Start to a new week. Blessed to be here. Opportunities await for us to go get, for us to chase greatness. It's just another great day, another great start to the week. So hope you're doing well out there. Hope you had a good weekend. I had a pretty full weekend. So let me pull out of my garage and then we'll get into it. First things first, no more clacking sound coming from the camshaft. Let's push out of the way, jeez. So, yeah, no more clacking sound. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go watch my last couple videos and you'll see what I'm talking about. There was a issue with the camshaft that I was having, and man, what a headache that was for a little bit, but we got it fixed. And let's talk about it. How did we get it fixed? What was the issue? What did they do to get it fixed? I don't know how to work on these engines, so I took it to my shop over at BMTech in Linwood, and all right, so just to, I guess, quickly discuss like what happened with the car. Like the camshaft was rattling a little bit, bolts came loose, breakaway bolts, and that was causing some rattling, and it was causing this weird knocking sound. Like I said, if you haven't, go back to my last video to see more of like an audio example of the issue. Supposedly a really common issue with the S55 engines in these F80, F82, F87 M cars. So that's that. Diagnosed it myself, at least I thought. Took it to the tech, and he was like, "Yep, that's probably it." Well, at least, you know, when he took off the engine cover and got into the camshaft, he noticed that the bolts were indeed loose. There were 3 bolts that were loose. I think there's a total of 10 or 12. So not all of them were loose, which is good news. So 3 were loose, which was causing the rattling sound on cold start. Sound went away once the engine warmed up, but on cold start it was prevalent. So anyways, here we are. I can post a screenshot of like the you know, all the work that they had done, that I had done to the car. That's a nice Mercedes. I don't know what that was. But yeah, that's they basically put in new hardware, torqued the bolts back down to spec, and knocking went away. He also said that I should, if this doesn't fix the issue, I should be using a heavier oil. So he recommended 5W30 in the winter, in the colder months up here in Seattle. And then in the summer months when it's warmed up, a lighter oil, I think he said 0W40. So 5W30 I think in the winter, 0W40 in the summer. But seems to be that really wasn't the issue. It was actually the loose breakaway bolts. So really glad I got that fixed, and here we are with a little bit more peace of mind that the camshaft will not be scored, causing all sorts of engine metal flakes to be thrown into my engine and dispersed in my engine oil and whatnot. So yeah, I'm happy, car's happy, we're good. So that's the update. And another update, we hit 1,000 subscribers over the weekend. I'm just so happy, man. Huge goal of mine. Just wouldn't be here without you, so I appreciate your support, your engagement, all of that, man. It just helps me so much. Pushes me to be more focused than ever and just keep grinding and working hard so that I can grow this channel to where I think it can get to, which is big, man. It's the whole point of why you start YouTube, is because your goal is to be a big YouTuber one day, and that's my goal. I just want to make an impact and film my love for cars and share with you my interests and my hobbies, and build a community around Freezy M4. So I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the help, appreciate the support all the way, all across the journey the last 6 months. So as I was driving down to my parents' house on Saturday, so I'm about an hour away from my parents' house, sometimes more with traffic, which is highly unfortunate, but we're planning on moving soon, so hopefully get closer to my parents. Spending every day with my parents, man, or spending as much time as I can with my parents is the goal. You get to this point in your life where you don't know how much longer you got, and that's kind of, you know, what's most important to me right now. Family time. So driving down to my parents to watch the Apple Cup, which is University of Washington versus Washington State University, playing football against each other. I went to Washington State University. My dad's a UW fan. The household's kind of divided a little bit, so it's always fun to get together and watch the Apple Cup. But on the way down there, I'm editing, you know, I'm sitting in the passenger seat while my girlfriend's driving. She likes to drive because she gets car sick if I drive long distances, so she'll drive sometimes, and so I'm sitting in the passenger seat editing a video on my laptop, and I have this USB stick that's sitting out plugged into my side of my laptop, and my little GoPro SD card is in the USB stick. She tosses me her phone, hands it to me, tells me to look at this like TikTok video or whatever, and I grab it. As I'm grabbing it, it slips out of my hand and falls right onto my USB drive, and it just folds the SD card right in half. So that SD card is in the trash now, and unfortunately, I did lose quite a bit of content. So on that SD card, I filmed a couple drives. I filmed a drive to the shop to get my car fixed, and then I filmed another drive after I got the car fixed, and talked a whole bunch about, you know, what was done to the car and everything like that. So I'm a little sad that we lost that footage, but it's all good because park here next to the vet. It's all good though, you know. Life happens. Sometimes you lose your hard drive and you lose some material to work with, but it's something that you can always get back. I can always just film more and edit more, you know. It's not that hard. So yeah, that's that. Overall, a great weekend. You know, spent it with my family, saw my nieces, saw some of my best friends, watched football, had some good food, grilled some burgers. It was a great time. So yeah, man, that's it really. So we're at the gym now. We're gonna start our split for the week, which is push pull legs. So we're gonna start with a push day. So should be pretty fun. Chest, triceps, and we're gonna not go super heavy. We'll probably go 85% to max, and just get really good reps in. Put some effort into it. Get some sweat going. Then hit the sauna afterwards. So yeah. As always, I appreciate you for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the start to your week. And yeah, man, got the car almost all fixed up. There's one more repair I got to do. I'll probably talk about that in the next video. It's, I don't know, kind of major. Not really. It's not major to the point where it's gonna be, you know, so expensive that I can't really afford it. But it is definitely something that you got to do when you know like you have this issue. You definitely got to get it fixed. It's something that you don't want to be neglecting. So tune into the next video for that one. I'll talk to you a little bit about that, and then after that, man, the car should be really in perfect condition as far as I'm aware. Not perfect, but you know, as good as it can get. So, and then we got to do the coilovers still. Not sure when I'm going to do that, but focusing on the important maintenance first, obviously. So as always, stay blessed. Appreciate you. Hit that sub button if you're new to the channel. Join the fam. Drop a like, drop a comment. You know, let's get to know each other, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. So until then, drive safe. I'll see you next time. Peace.